That CASHAPP, play that song. Play the reggae music all night long. No one the time if you're not going away. Blessed love, this is Dwayne Stevenson from Augustown. You're tuned to That CASHAPP. So I say, keep it locked. Rastas.
Don't know it's a big bad Jonah cat, you don't take talk from people seeing That CASHAPP, don't leave we, right? But I say y'all no love. Reggae music gonna make me so no one. Badang bang bang. What's up?
Respect and manners.
Yes,
Nothing wrong with
they
that.
always say, two little simple thing can carry you through the world. Respect and manners, that's all I'm asking from you. Respect and manners, then love will come to you. Respect and manners, that's all I'm asking from you. Respect and manners.
What's up, Palava? Hey guys, just want to share something that happened. Yeah, from the title, you know it's to do with silly JPS. That's all I can say.
JPS.
Can't really use the words that I want to. You know, got to keep it PG. But yeah, we just had an experience with JPS, and I'm just sick and tired of them. I'm fed up. They're not normal. They're out to mad me. Because trust me, yeah, they stress me out today. They stress me out. So let me give you guys the backstory, right? So JPS, of course, as most of you know, they're the only electricity provider. Okay, so we're with JPS. We don't have solar in our house. This is not our house, so it's not for us to put solar on here. You understand? So we have to work with what we have to work with. Okay.
First bandage, that's what they put on for Jamaica. Bandage. I mean, like band.
Oh, JPS.
JPS.
No other choice. But anyway, okay, it is what it is. So
treat it anyway.
We have to work. We have to work with them. Okay. All right. So, the bill comes every month, and remember, we've been here for 4 years. The bill comes every month. We pay the bill every month, no problem. I have noticed that over the last couple of months, the bill is quite a bit higher than what we usually pay. Right, significantly higher actually than what we usually pay. But we know that a few months ago we had the kids round, and you know that will increase the price. And even the month after that, I realized the bill's a bit higher than usual. We never really took it as nothing because you know it's hot, it's summertime, we're using more AC, but it is higher than usual. But we didn't really question anything. We didn't question JPS about it. We just pay the bill as we usually do. Okay, fine.
That is it.
One thing with me, because I have noticed that the bill over the last couple of months has gone a bit higher, I have been very attentive, is that the word? Attentive, when checking the app. So I have the JPS app on my phone, right? And on that, you can check how much usage you've used throughout the day, and it also tells you what time of day you use the most electricity. It also tells you how much electricity you've used for the day. So it will show you've used $1,000 worth today or $2,000 worth today, whatever. It also gives you an estimate based on your current usage each day of what your bill at the end of the month is going to be. And like I say, I've been tracking that. Okay, so when I go on the JPS app almost every day, every other day, just to check. Yesterday evening, I went on the app. I knew that there was an amount I had to pay. Okay, an outstanding amount to pay. My bill was due. So the bill was $18,000. Okay, just over $18,000, right? Okay, so I'll go on there to pay it. When I go on the app, when you go on there, it says outstanding and it says due by day. Okay, so the previous days it says 18,000. When you download the bill in my email says 18,000 is what I'm expected to pay. People tell me why yesterday when I went onto the JPS app, that I have downloaded on the phone, it says amount owing over 77,000, like 77,700 and something.
You want me to do that?
I was downstairs and I called you. I called Outlaw. I was upstairs in the room and I called Outlaw and I said, "Babes, come here. I've got to show you something."
Not good.
So when he came, I said, "Look at this." So, what did you say? I don't remember what you said.
You know what I'm saying?
Well, he's like, "Well, what's this? What's this about?" So when I'm looking into it now, I'm thinking, this must be an error, right? This must be an error.
First
yeah?
thing come to her right, sir.
So what I did is I paid the $18,000 off and thinking, okay, maybe it's just a glitch. So once I've paid that, it will all come back to normal. About half an hour later, the system updates and it says I owe them $55,000. So I'm confused because I'm thinking it's two of us. I'll go back to the original bill, people. I'll go back to the original bill, download the original bill. It says $18,000. That's what I've paid. Where now I've paid it, it's taken $18,000 off the $77,000, leaving us a balance of about $55,000 and odd. I'm confused. So we say first thing tomorrow, we're going to go down to the JPS office, which is situated in St. Anne's Bay. Okay? Now,
Go for them, man.
like I said to Outlaw earlier, I was kind of 50-50 because I'm thinking there's two of us. Our bill can never be that high.
Never.
This must be a technical error or a glitch. Like, it's either going to go down there and they say, you know what, it's a glitch somewhere, we'll get it sorted, which is what I was hoping for. Or they're going to say, boy, you've used this amount of current and something's happened. So anyway, we went down there now and spoke to a representative, explained everything to her. She, on her laptop or on her iPad checking out, this is what she said to us. She said to us that our meter, has been defected for 10 months. It's 10 months.
10 months.
Now, I'm at home most days. I see when the JPS people come and read the meter. Yeah, they've never said anything to me. I've never received a letter. I've never received an email. They email me every month about the bill.
Yeah.
They text me every month about the bill.
Yeah.
And plus, I go on my JPS app and they send notifications to me as well. So I didn't know anything about a defect meter. She explains to me that for the last 10 months, the meter has been defected and they have been sending you an estimate. Okay? She even goes as far as to say, they should not be sending you this estimate. 10 months, they shouldn't be sending you this. They're not supposed to do that. This is what the lady in the office says to me, okay?
You hear that?
Yeah, so
Shouldn't be doing that.
They should not be doing that.
The first sign of bandolo.
So, exactly. So I said, if it's been defected for 10 months, how come we haven't known? We haven't been notified. Nobody said anything. It's a bit different because where we live in a gated community, a small gated community. Some of you know, but our meter is not actually on the yards where we are. Okay, it's like in the.
It's on a post outside.
It's on a post outside. Yeah, like in a
Everybody
common.
posts it.
Yeah, in a common area.
Yeah.
So she basically says to me, it's been defected and
we don't know that.
we don't know anything.
Nobody tells us nothing.
So I says to her, so if it's been defected and it's been an estimate, why have we suddenly been slapped with $77,000? Now you've got an actual reading. They've got an actual reading now. So I'm saying, how have they got an actual reading now if it's defected? I'm confused. I don't understand.
Can't sit through that.
So she's basically saying to me, the long and short is she's saying is that, we have to really pay it. Do you know what I mean? We have to pay it. She can offer us a payment plan. So I said, I'm not paying it. At one point I got like cross.
Second sign of scamming.
I said, I'm not paying it. What am I paying for? Paying for what? This is not my error. You guys, if the meter's defective for 10 months, that's on you to let us know. At least if we know, we can be prepared. Yeah. But the meter's defected for 10 months, and then you just slap on the $77,000 charge. Guys, I'm going to convert that and let you guys know what that is. I think in English money it's about £462 or £460, something like that. So that'll probably be 500 and something dollars US. So it's around that, yeah? You just slap us with a nearly $78,000 outstanding. There's no letter to say this is what's happened, we're sorry, these are the options we can offer you. Nothing. And it has to be paid on the next bill, which is August 29th or 26th, something like that. Yeah? So she says to me, we can offer a payment plan, and did you want to do this? I said, listen, well, I don't really have much choice, do I? I did speak to Outlaw and I said, what shall we do? I said, shall we just pay actually the $55,000 now, because I already paid my $18,000 for my bill last night. And so it's gone down to $55,000. Should I just pay the $55,000 one time, or do we do the payment plan? What do you think? What did you say to me?
Can't do that. Can't just pay that one time.
But why did you say that? Because he has his reasons for saying why we should.
That's what they want to see. It's another big bill to you. See how fast and how quick you can do that. So if you can break it down in a payment where you can take 1 year and pay it, that work. Yeah, that work. You don't fall for them things.
So Outlaw was explaining to me, like he's just said as well, that if you go and make this big payment, right? Well, if you just make the payment one time and kind of show them that, oh yeah, you're good like that, just look for
the next bill will come.
The next,
if you ever do that,
the
next bill coming here. Not nice. Not nice.
So I said to the lady, well, I have no choice, do I? So she says to me, so imagine, we've gone to the official office in St. Anne's Bay, the JPS office in St. Anne's Bay, right? Because you know St. Anne's Bay is the capital of St. Anne. That's where the tax office is. That's where all the important
That's where everybody go to
NWC office is there.
Yeah.
JPS office is there. So imagine we're in the office. So she says to me, you need to speak to another representative who can sort out a payment plan. So I said, okay. So in the JPS office in St. Anne's Bay, there are phones. So she picks up the phone. So now I have to be put through to. Remember, I'm in the like the headquarters kind of thing, yeah, like the main office. She puts me on the phone and says I have to speak to somebody like somewhere else. They're not in the office, somewhere else. So I'm on hold for a good 15-20 minutes before I get through to somebody. So I explained the whole situation to this person, and she says to me, oh, we can't do payment plan for you. You need to go to the office and do a payment plan. I said, I am in the office. I am in the office. I spoke to one of the customer service representatives in the office, and she said, I must speak to you. She's the one who picked up the phone and dialed the number and said, speak to you about a payment plan. And now you're telling me that you can't do payment plans. I need to be in the office. Well, I am in the office. This is what they told me to do. At this point, I was annoyed anyway. I was annoyed, and like I was so annoyed. And I think this is like one of the first times that I've really felt like I just want to leave this place. I sat in the office and I said it out, and I was just like, listen, I'll just pack up my bags and go back to England, you know, because I'd have to deal with this. Do you know what I mean? Like, and obviously that's just my emotions and feeling angry at the time and everything. So I said to Outlaw, the lady who was dealing with us was dealing with someone else. I said, go and call her for me, please. Because by this point, I'm just annoyed. She comes over and she says, oh no, I said to you, you can speak to a supervisor here about the payment plan, but you can speak to an agent on the phone about the query.
Yeah.
Why do I need to speak to an agent? First of all, that's not what you said to me. Or if you did say it wasn't clear, but fine. Why do I need to speak to an agent on the phone about my query when I've come into the main office and I've explained it to you? Like, do you know what I mean? Yeah. She also said to me, when I said to her, you know, why was there no communication about the meter being defected? Why wasn't we told this? Oh well, you know, I can't be responsible for what individuals do. I said, but it's a whole company. It's not just the person as an individual who's not told us about a defective meter for the last 10 months. It's a whole company.
10 months and you're the one year
months. So the company on the whole has a responsibility. Do you know what I mean? She really couldn't say nothing. So she says, do you want to speak to the supervisor? I said, yes, I do. Anyway, the supervisor, I should have got her name, but she was very calm. She was very professional, and even though there really wasn't much she could do to help us, she was very empathetic, understanding, and props to her, because she, even just being there did kind of calm me down. So big up to her.
Every time them want to get Anita asking about me, I can't do it.
Yeah.
I just can't do it, you know?
Yeah, and you know what?
I don't really see.
Yeah.
So I can't, I want to get Anita asking
yeah.
wicked.
Do you know what? To be fair, like, if you know Outlaw, you know that he can, that these things will make him fly off. And so I was quite surprised he didn't fly off, but he was talking loud for everybody to hear about the system. It's a scam, you know, we could all hear, but he didn't fly off like how I probably expected him to. But anyway, so I go to the supervisor, and she pulls up our account, and she says to us, yes, it's been defected. She also said to us, did you know that the meter was recently changed? I said, no. Like, we don't know it's been changed, and I think the changing of the meter is what has brought up this big $77,000 outstanding amount.
And no meter not changed enough, people.
Wow.
No meter not changed.
So this is what she's saying, that the meter's been changed recently. On her file, it shows that a meter's been changed recently, and that the new meter reading has now generated this 77,000 outstanding amount, right? So I said, there's been no correspondence. I said, do you understand where I'm coming from? That this is like incompetence. If the company's going to do things, they need to inform the customers. They can't just slap a $77,000 bill on us and say, well, because the meter was defective and we didn't know. They don't tell us it's defective. They don't tell us that they've changed the meter. They don't even write us a letter to say there's an outstanding amount on your account because of this, and this. Nothing. It just shows up on the app.
New meter generated this amount of money.
And it's got to be paid.
New meter generate this amount of money. So what go on?
So the thing is, like I said, I'm at home most days. And I see when they come to read the meter, I didn't see anybody fitting a new meter, doing anything. So I don't know.
That's
Like
scam.
this is just like a big. For us, it just feels like a big scam.
It's a scam.
Yeah.
It's not, we don't go through that kind of thing, but
Yeah, lots of people do.
That's about what we feel now.
Yeah.
Yeah, this is a scam.
Guys,
And we don't have nobody for defend upon that.
the emotions. I was angry. At first, I was shocked. Like, what do you mean? This can't be right. Because I thought this was going to be like a technical error or a glitch. At first, I was shocked. Then I was angry. Like, I was just angry. Like, I was just really peed off. And then I just went, like, in the car, I just went quiet. Because I couldn't even, you know, when you get to a point quiet, you can't even say anything because you just, you know. And now I'm just like, now we're at the stage where, you know, we've just got to get on with it. What can we do? What can we do?
They scam people.
They've scammed us.
50,000.
Yeah.
JPS scamming 50,000. JPS.
So there's an amount on there, 55,000. The lady, the supervisor who was helpful as much as she could be, said to us, "Listen, I completely understand where you're coming from," and she said, you know, she could put some things in place to help us. You know, nothing might happen to our account. It's not in any jeopardy or anything like that. So she gave us some like tips and ideas, and you know, kind of put something in place for us. But I said I had to come and speak about this, and I couldn't speak about this a couple of hours ago because I was so in my emotions that honestly.
Only thing them can do is just make the payment arrangement.
Yeah, that's
the
all
only
she
thing
could do.
them can do.
That's all she could
Just
do.
give someone go pay that. And then just say, go pay that. How much all them can do to pay it. And whatever, these questions
Well,
them
they
have.
only give you
They don't have nothing necessarily going on.
they
They
only
pay
give you
it.
3 months. They give you 3 months.
The only thing them can organize for you is to organize how for you to pay it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
They can't rectify any of their wrongs.
Not like this.
Their negligence, their mistake, you know, their
Not
failure to keep us informed of what's going on. But yet we're lumped with the bill, and we just have to get on with it. Like,
Big scam. Big
and
scam.
can you imagine how much people this happens to? You know, for a lot of locals, for a lot of people out here, a lot of Jamaicans, where they're supposed to just pick up $77,000 from?
JPS is a private company in Jamaica. Private. And we don't have nobody for defend when JPS does so they do like this.
Yeah.
We don't have nobody for defend, you know. When JPS do with us, you know. Nobody at all. It's like them are playing on something and one and watch the other. Everything good. Everybody wrong, next one take up for them. That wrong, next one take up for them. I don't say a thing. A hustling. Jamaica become the hustling grounds. Yeah. Yeah. It comes from the top.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And this is the thing as well, is that JPS is owned by, I think it's a Korean company. I don't know if that's still the case, but at least up until about last year or year before, it was owned by a Korean company.
I'm not sure if them have it still.
Yeah.
Private something.
I think it was Swiss before, but it's a Korean company, and yeah, what can you do? It's a private company, but also there's no other. It's not like I can say we're going to leave JPS and go to another energy provider, because there is no other energy provider available. So you're stuck with JPS. Unless you can go solar. And of course, so like I said, this is not our place. It's not for us to.
JPS raised up about how much time you raised up since last year?
Oh, so many. Every minute there's another notification. JPS, the
JPS
energy
raised
cost
up
is
must
going
about
up.
3 times since last year, maybe 1 or 2 times since years back.
Yeah.
JPS raised up them thing.
Yeah.
And them still take over one same way. Nobody to defend
The thing
us.
about it is this: I understand that things happen, right? But it's just the lack of. It is a lack of accountability, but it's just the lack of being organised. It's a lack of informing your customers that look, there are changes. It's a lack of notifying us that look, we've realised there's a defect. 10 months. So the first month, second month, third month, we just kept going until you decide, you know what, let's change the meter. We're not going to bother tell the customers, but we're just going to slap a hefty bill on them. And then
That's
when
a bill fine,
and then when the customers query it, we're going to say there's nothing we can do to help you because
just pay that.
you just have to pay it.
Yeah, you have to just succumb to them thing. Nothing else you can do. You have to just pay it, or you leave in the cold. That's the attack when they attack the citizens of Jamaica, JPS.
And one other thing that I didn't say what I wanted to say was, I read somewhere that Jamaica, it pays one of the highest energy bills in the world. I think we're like number 3 for the highest energy bills, electricity bills. Can you imagine a third world country? I know some of you are going to say developing country, third world developing, whatever you think. But we have the 3rd highest electricity bills in the world.
We're not supposed to reach us yet.
For the world.
Yeah, we're not supposed to reach
Jamaica
us.
has the 3rd highest electricity bills. What we pay for our energy costs is ridiculous.
We're
It's
not
the
supposed
3rd
to do
highest
that,
in the world.
Yeah, highest in the world. Can we do that? I'm $15,000 for minimum wage.
For 40 hours, yeah, $15,000
$15,000 for minimum
40
wages.
hour.
Yeah.
Like I said earlier, I was so annoyed. I was like, I just want to leave. But I understand that was my emotions. I was angry, and I also understand that, you know, there are pros and cons in every country, right? there are pros and cons in every country. And whilst I love being here, there are some things that annoy me. Like being in the UK, plenty things annoy me, but plenty things work too. Certain systems work. It's like JA. There are good things about here, but I tell you, organisations, important organisations, banks, tax office, Flow and Digicel, the telecommunications companies, NWC. Let me tell you something about NWC as well. NWC is another one, yeah? Again, we get our bill every month. We pay our bill every month, right? NWC, last summer, this time last year, NWC sent a notification. They don't often send notifications, but they sent a notification to say that they're going to be turning off the water in the evening. So from a certain time, so maybe like 9 o'clock or whatever, 9 till about 5 the next morning, there'll be no water. Because it's summertime and there is a drought, 2023, no problem. And they said this is going to just happen through the summer period. So you know, okay, fine, you can work with that, summertime drought. Guys, it's summer 2024, and you know that every single day our water is turned off. Sometimes, and it's getting worse now. Sometimes it's turned off 10, 11 o'clock, 9, 10, 11, turned back on maybe 5, 6 in the morning the next day. The other day, they turned it off at 5 o'clock, or just before 5 o'clock in the evening. Imagine people haven't even come from work yet. They need to come home, cook, bathe the kids. There's no water.
People don't know Jamaica. Jamaica is a land of wood and water. Jamaica don't have any water problem. Jamaica never have a water problem. Never have water problem. I'm telling you that. You're born and brought Jamaica. I'm telling you what water. Jamaica never have a water problem. The government is the problem.
So that was 5 o'clock that evening. The next evening it was 7 o'clock. And what we're realizing is that some days they're just switching off the water early. So right now this is a running joke between Outlaw and I, isn't it? Every evening when it comes to about 6 o'clock, I'm like, well, I'm going to bed now. I'm going to have my shower before water lock off. This is you know. What we've also had to do is make sure that we have water put down. So we always, and this was way before the hurricane, but we always have bottles of water put down. The one good thing is that the pipe outside our house always has water in there.
Yeah.
So if we do need...
Yeah, she figured for before the water go couple of days ago.
Yeah.
She go forget. If you go catch a shower. Hey.
Early.
I'm bucket, man. She have to cut it. What's something there?
The basin.
The basin, man.
The
She
basin.
pull up that.
Hey.
And go bathe.
You know how long?
Just because she forget the water go by the time there.
Yeah.
Remember me tell you, man.
Because I didn't bathe early enough in the evening.
I don't know, man. Something, man.
It's not normal. So there's me in my basin. We have this joke as well about tidy. You remember tidy, guys? Back in the day when your mama or your granny used to say,
You must know that.
got tidy. You understand?
Got tidy, man.
Exactly.
Yeah.
With the basin.
Yes.
Or if you lived in Jamaica or, you know, rural Jamaica and something there, country, with your basin.
Got tidy.
Outside. At least I'm inside, but yeah, with the basin. What else can I do?
You must know them tidy, man. Yeah.
So NWC, you're not even any better. 1 year you've been looking off the water every single day. You understand?
Yeah. Normal. These people over here are living in Jamaica. These, what you call them now? The water, electric, and flow. Did you sell them? Scammer them.
The main organisation.
Yeah, scammer them.
They're scammers.
Yeah, for them bill raised every month or every other month. They put on something. Yeah, so they send out something continuous, so they got to make some adjustment to them things and to this and to this. So them are going. Peers, scammers,
and it's always
right
we're
now.
going to increase it to improve this ever. We need to increase it. Do you know what they remind me of? Transport for London. You know when every year they put the tube, my UK people, London people will know, you know every year when they put the train and the tube prices up and they say it's because they need to improve the rail tracks and improve, and nothing gets done, you know, the trains are still delayed, they're still full. That's what it reminds me of. Do you know what I mean? But JPS, well, you have to go down today.
Yeah, man, go down, man.
Because
today, man.
You guys annoyed me.
Yeah, today.
Yeah.
You might go down.
So this is, and you know, the point of this video is not only just to express our frustration, but also to let people know. And this is really, it's for everybody, really, right? But especially for those people that want to come back to Jamaica. I don't put nobody off coming because I'm here, and I love it, but it annoys me. But I love it, and it frustrates me, but I love it at the same time. You know them ones.
That's why we're telling you what I want.
Yeah. But
just
look out for these things. The same with the bank thing that I went through the other day. I want to come and share these things with you. I want you guys to have the knowledge, understanding, and share our experiences so that you guys can look out for these things too, okay?
Yes, I'm going to tell everything what is reality.
Yeah, it is what it is. Guys, we're going to show you the good and the bad.
Everything's straight.
The good and the bad.
Yeah, I saw all things at all. That's what we're going to know.
That's the experience we went through today. I'm just kind of coming down off of it. I just have to accept that it is what it is. We just have to pay what we have to pay and keep it moving.
Yeah, well,
because,
them scammers,
JPS.
JPS scammers.
You chopped me. You chopped us 55 grand.
Yeah,
we're not happy.
Today you figured out.
Alright guys, listen, that was it, yeah. So see you on
That
the next
was it.
one, alright? Alright.